You've been learning English for years, but you are still stuck at B1. You can chat about the weather or order food, but when it comes to really expressing yourself, your mind goes totally blank. You freeze, searching for words that never come, and deep down, it feels humiliating. I know, I've been there. Most probably you wonder, why am I still not fluent? Maybe I'm just bad at languages, but here is the truth. You are not bad at languages. You've been just learning the wrong way. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you a clear 9-step plan to break through that plateau and move from B1 to C1 without wasting more years. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica, I am from Poland, and as a language learner myself, I know exactly what you are going through. I learned 2 foreign languages, English and Spanish. I used to be so stuck at B1, and I'm about to share with you exactly what I did to overcome that struggle. Step number 1, define your goal. Before you do anything, you need clarity. Why do you want C1? Is it to get your dream job? Is it to study abroad? Is it to make more money and work online? Is it to travel freely? Is it to just feel confident every time you open your mouth? Without a strong why, your brain has no direction. Motivation fades and you remain stuck. But with a why, with a clear goal, you create fuel. You are aligned. You know what you are going for. Grab a piece of paper and write it down. Put it on your mirror or in your kitchen, wherever you can see it, daily. This why is what will carry you through difficult days, because let's be honest, we don't always feel so motivated. Sometimes we feel lazy, and this is okay. This is human. This is normal. But we still need to follow our goal. Step number 2, get a mentor. Once you know your why, you need someone to guide you. Real progress comes from feedback from real native speakers, and this is where italki changes the game. On italki, you can book personalized one-on-one lessons with real teachers who actually focus on you, your goals, your needs, and your interests. Your teacher gives you instant feedback, so you know exactly what to improve and how to move forward. And here is my favorite part. You get real conversation practice with native teachers. That means improving your listening and speaking skills, learning authentic everyday expressions, slang words, and becoming more confident every time you open your mouth.
And Americans are so relaxed.
I don't have so much contact with my native language because, I live abroad.
Sure.
All I do is in English, obviously,
Okay.
and in
Yeah.
Spanish. With over 30,000 teachers worldwide, it's super easy to find the perfect teacher for you. You can now use italki AI Smart Assistant to find you a teacher by lesson type, schedule, price, or even interests. If you are a beginner, you can even choose a teacher that speaks your native language, so you will never feel lost again. italki is flexible and convenient. You can learn anytime and anywhere. You only pay per lesson, which means it can fit your budget and schedule. Plus, you can get 3 trial lessons. Now, if you want to take things even further, you can try italki Plus. It's an optional premium feature that provides you with extra support through AI tools, including lesson summaries, personalized practice, and progress tracking. Basically, it's like having your own organized system to stay consistent and learn even faster. italki is running a special promo for my audience. When you click the links in the description and use my code VERONIC9 to purchase $10, you will get $5 for free for your first lesson. This is for the first 50 users only, so be quick. Start your language learning journey with italki today. Okay guys, let's move to step number 3, use spaced repetition. This one is a game changer because scientists discovered that your brain doesn't learn best by cramming, by memorizing endless vocabulary lists. Your brain learns best with something called spaced repetition. Here is what that means. Instead of spending 2 hours once a week trying to force new words into your head, you spend a few minutes each day. So you let your brain almost forget, and then you bring the word back. That little struggle to remember is what makes the memory stick for good. This is exactly the method that many language learning apps use. So here is your action plan. You just need 10 minutes a day, no more. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Okay, I know that you are used to memorizing 200 words a day. Forget about that. You're just gonna memorize 5 new words a day during that 10 minutes. And you're gonna review them on day 1, day 3, day 7, and day 14. But make sure to learn these words in context. Okay, you don't just learn some random words that you don't create any emotional connection with. No, no, no. You build sentences with these 5 words. When you do this, your vocabulary won't just fade away. It will stick with you for life. Step number 4, the compound effect of small habits. Big changes don't come from one huge study session. No, you need to build a few small habits that will fit into your daily routine. Big changes come from small, tiny habits repeated consistently over time. It's the same like going to the gym. You go once, nothing changes. You are still the same person. But repeat the same action during 90 days, 3 months, and oh my God, you can see a real change. And repeat the same action for 9 months and you are a completely different person. Here is exactly the same. So let me give you a few tiny habits that you can apply today. You read 5 minutes a day after lunch. So imagine you are here having lunch and by your side there is a book waiting for you that you have to open and read for just 5 minutes after having your meal. We connect habits and we repeat them over time, and this is how we improve. Or you go to the gym, you train, and after each training you grab your cell phone and you record a 5-minute video of yourself speaking in English. You need to adjust it to your daily routine. So you make sure that you combine English learning with your everyday actions. And you repeat these actions, exactly the same actions, every day or a few times a week. Individually, these habits feel tiny, 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 but over time they compound. And suddenly, after a few months, you are holding a fluent conversation without panic. Step number 5, train your listening. Most B1 learners understand slow English, but fast native speech, this is where they get lost. This is where it feels intimidating. I know. How can we fix that? By listening with intention, not just passively. We don't want to just listen to a show or listen to music or listen to a podcast without any work. We want to listen actively. Use subtitles. Don't be afraid of them. I also use subtitles. They are very helpful. But there is this negative belief around that when you use subtitles, it means your English sucks and you don't understand anything. No, you can actually use them for learning. So what I recommend, listen to a part of a video without subtitles. Check with yourself how much you understand and then listen again while reading. After that, shadow native speakers. You want to repeat after them, copying everything. The rhythm, intonation, sounds. Then you want to loop difficult parts until your ear catches the details. What does it mean? Repeat over and over and over and over and over again until you catch it. This is how your brain adapts to real life speed. And it's exactly what pushes your comprehension to C1. Step number 6. Practice writing. A lot of people omit this part as if writing wasn't important. But actually, if you want to move from B1 to C1, you need to practice writing. No worries, it doesn't mean that you have to go back to school and write essays. No, no, no. But don't skip writing. Because honestly, this is my secret weapon to C1 in every language that I learned. You can start small, a 5-line journal every day about what happened or how you feel. But instead of using basic words, try to use advanced words. For example, instead of writing, "I'm happy today," you can write, "I'm elated today." I know that it doesn't sound really natural, but this is actually a C1 level. And this is how you're gonna learn, because it's about you, so you create emotional connection, and it's a fast action connected to your daily routine. This is exactly what I did, because writing slows you down. It makes you really think. It makes you think of vocabulary, grammar. Then you can get corrections, because once you write things down, you can actually correct your own mistakes, because you're gonna start noticing them. And the best part here, every mistake you fix while writing makes your speaking sharper and faster. Step number 7, a very important one. Step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is what keeps you stuck. If you want your English to be at C1 level, you need to be able to handle messy, complex conversations. I know it feels uncomfortable. I know you don't want to do it, because I didn't want to do it either. But I pushed myself every time just a little bit, even 1% out of my comfort zone. This is how you improve. And this actually applies to everything in your life, not only language learning. If you want to make more money, you need to step out of your comfort zone. If you want to find your life partner, you need to step out of your comfort zone. This is where the real growth happens. Whenever you feel resistance, like, I don't want to do it, this is exactly what you have to do. Every uncomfortable moment is gonna train your brain to think faster and respond naturally. Step number 8, full immersion. You guys most probably heard me talking about this in all of my videos, but this is crucial. Full immersion means that you have to surround yourself with this language. English has to be everywhere around you. For example, I read books in English. So my reading is only in English. This is how I immerse myself fully in this language, even when I'm not in an English-speaking country. I listen to podcasts in English. I try to have as many conversations in English as possible, online or with people even on the street. You can change your phone settings to English, you can follow English influencers, think out loud in English. This is actually one of my favorite methods to immerse myself fully in a language. I talk to myself. I think out loud, meaning I speak out loud in English. I do it really often when I walk down the street as well, but I know that it can be really weird and it can feel awkward. You don't have to do it, but whenever you are home alone, you can simply talk to yourself in English. Obviously, speaking to other people is amazing, but we don't always have this option available, so we can speak to ourselves. Make sure that English is in your life and adjust it to your daily routine. Step number 9, the last one. Maintain positive mindset. I would say that this is one of the most important steps, because when you're gonna have this attitude like, holy fuck, again, this English. You know what? I'm never gonna speak English fluently. I just can't do it. Maybe I'm so bad at it. I'm not meant to speak in English. You see, this is low vibration. This is what keeps you stuck. But when you have a mindset like, oh wow, maybe I'm gonna learn something new today, and I'm gonna discover something about the world that I couldn't discover in my native language, creating this hype, positive vibes, this is what's gonna make you fluent. This positive attitude, like, we're gonna learn something new today. Oh my God, how would you say this in English? This is what actually made me fluent in English. It wasn't all these hours that I spent in school. It wasn't all these hours that I spent with a textbook that was so boring and tedious and monotonous. I know that was terrible. What made me fluent was this positive mindset, this drive, this determination, this curiosity to learn something new. For example, I'm really interested in psychology, trauma healing, spirituality. In Polish, which is my native language, I couldn't learn so much because Polish market in that area is still pretty narrow. I always say and believe that every language you learn unlocks a whole new world. For example, right now I'm in Paraguay. Paraguay. A Polish girl in Paraguay. What am I doing here? I'm gonna talk about it on my Instagram, but my point here is that without speaking Spanish, I would be totally lost in this country. I came here for a very specific reason, but let's say that English is not really common here. So I need to use Spanish. This is a need, like a survival need, to be able to connect with people, to be able to have a chit chat in a coffee shop, maintaining this positive mindset that, okay, this language, English or whatever language you are learning, is gonna unlock a whole new world of possibilities for me. I hope you get my point. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Follow this 9-step plan and watch your English skyrocket and level up. Make sure to click the link in the description and try a personalized lesson on italki using my code. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. Let me know in the comments if this video was helpful, useful, inspirational. Let me know your opinions. I love to chat with you. So take care.